I mean, they have nothing. They have nothing. FAKER ult finds Vister. Chovy again forced to flash. Vister's oh my god, let's fucking go! T1 versus Hanwha Life, our first quarterfinals of Worlds this year, and oh boy, it will be a great series. It will be great 3 games because it will be a 3-0 wrap for our boys in the, well, gold and white tricots that kinda changed the colors, but nevertheless, T1 will be able to get the first dub on the board, not only in the series, not only in the first game, but in the first quarter. If you're as hyped as I am, just destroy that like button and continue with the great reaction here we're going to have. And hope you also had fun watching the series live and now can enjoy it with me as well. Let's talk about it a bit, right? Predictions like fan votes, 59% for T1, 5% for Hanwha Life. While Hanwha Life was able to get to a 5-game series in the regionals, as the great man himself, Tyler fucking one, said it himself, T1 has been improving week by week, and it has been over a month since then. T1 is now a completely different beast of a team, and so far at Worlds they have shown that, only strangely dropping 1 game. Otherwise, right, if they didn't drop that single game against EDG, T1 would be now on the same hype level as Dawn Kia, and like everyone would be already slurping them. But now we have a bit of a dent in our armor. Nevertheless, we're going to get this one here against Hanwha Life because there is just no way they can hold on to our powers. So far, teams are feeling out each other a bit, but yeah, nothing much happening. Oh, the Deft land. Okay. So Chovy here has to flash. Obviously, the ultimate from FAKER is being expanded, but they get the flash from Chovy. That will be a great advantage here. Being forced to flash obviously gives FAKER the much needed pressure in the mid lane to do this. Leave lane and help Owner to get his wrap up. It is short of 8 minutes, so T1 will assemble at the Rift Herald. And we will get our first lead here. Carry again, moving up, lands the Flay and Stone, and Owner gets the first blood kill. Connor will be able to get a first plate. Like T1 is a bit too fast with this rotation. They're going to lose 2 plates in the bot lane if everything works out as expected. There's also no TP up. Graves is already rotating bot, so maybe they don't lose too much. Deft is not going for the plate. What is he doing? That's a free plate you can pick up. There is no one coming. You also don't need to match anything. Like T1 will get this first blood turret anyway. It doesn't matter that you're rotating here. So FAKER getting the help from Carrier to blow Chovy's summoner spell and chunk him out. Then able to rotate into the top side of the jungle, securing pressure and vision there. Able to create an avenue of vision for Carrier and Owner to roam up top. It's a bread and butter T1 play. Seems kinda obvious, but if the players are just that capable, it doesn't matter if you know it's happening. If you can't stop it, then it speaks more to the strength of the team that you can't even deny it. Whoa, they're going to get plates. Kana here ulting to secure the wave, but Visser staying around for too long. Ooh, he flashes, wow! Ooh, maybe he survives actually. What was that? Yikes. Here also Chovy not getting the CS leads that he usually does. Oh no. Oh no. Kana, no, watch out. Oh, Kana survives. Morgan dead. Morgan is dead. He's dead, right? Next kill for FAKER. Oh, Kana falls though. 2 for 1, 2 for 1, nice. FAKER no ult though. Ult just a few seconds off, but he has no flash. So we win this fight here. And maybe we can get something more? I mean, they have nothing. They have nothing. FAKER ult finds Vister. Chovy again forced to flash. Vister's oh my god, he gets away again. Next ultimate. Ooh, the hook lands. And the flay on the Chovy. But there's no follow-up. Just Vister dying. Willer dying. Oh, someone block, someone block. Okay, no threat. Can we get, if we can secure Drake on top of that, that's going to be fucking huge. Oh, like, whoa, Chovy trying his best, but yeah, first of all, oh, wait. Oh my god, Owner didn't have, no! And Deft stepping up a bit, but yeah, Kana not so strong in this game here. Is he able to find the... There is no one coming! There is no one coming! No one was able to get over there. Kana just, like a chat, white Kana walks down the AD carry of Hungwa. Now Hungwa here charging up into the mid lane turret. Chovy again getting caught. He has completed the Zonias though now. And okay, we get a bit of a cut there. Thanks Riot Games. Chovy seemingly had to flash and escape. Wither also expanded the flash but died. Owner follow-up flashes, and yeah, that's my analysis of what just got caught out there from Riot Games. T1 here rotating up towards the Baron. And here we see a bit of the strange of, oh, Carrier with the hook, but he's just out there denying, sacrificing himself so T1 can secure the Baron. Secure the Baron, I said, and Morgan goes in. Kana goes out, flashes in again. A bit of a sloppy play there by Kana, really letting his team out to die. But Gumayusi, yeah, that's... Ooh. Oh no, E? No. No, he doesn't find another E. That's a bit of a disastrous fight here. Kana with a bit of a strange decision to E out of the fight. I mean, like, it was in the heat of the moment. But anyway, T1 able to secure 2 Barons, and again they siege up the best side possible, the bot side, not only for the pressure for the Baron, but also because it is one of the more safest sides possible to siege through. Faker expenses TP. I mean, it's a mid lane TP. It's not that important. And here again, by the way, we just saw why Faker doesn't have the best stats ever. There's a cannon minion, and yeah, Faker is here saving up gold for his next item, right? But Faker gives the cannon minion to Guma. Yes, Gumayusi 3-0-4, able to carry the game so far, and I would always agree that that actually makes kind of sense. But every other mid laner, especially Chovy, would have taken that cannon minion for himself. And obviously, if you say you carry, that's not too bad, but the best decision in this case would be to give that cannon minion towards your AD carry. Faker does it. Faker takes the personal L to secure Gumayusi the next completed item. T1 here, like, obviously next to Soul Point, but like, yeah, they have the vision advantage. They have pressure with like waves going into top lane and into mid lane, and like, yeah, Hungwa has a bit more range, and T1's comp not too great into going in, but they pick up the Soul Point, and Willer has to flash out. Morgan expended the TP, and everyone and their mother gets out. Owner obviously with the E. T1 also having the inside track onto the mid lane wave, and Kana TP's top side is all able to push in the next wave. Next TP forced here from Chovy, able to seeking to defend the top lane turret, and is able to do so after losing half of its HP, but mid lane turret falls, and T1 here a bit overstaying, I think, for the... Oh no, everyone gets out, and Willer kind of getting caught here again in the middle of the entire team. Is he about to get popped? And he is. Owner expended the flash. Vistra has the ult defensively. Deft also with the heal. Owner here a bit forward, but he gets the lantern even through all the control wards. And yeah, in the end it doesn't matter. T1 here still expended a lot of their cooldowns. Faker's ultimate is up though and available in just a second. And yeah, Hungwa has no chance to contest the Baron. They're down 7k gold now. Gumayusi here able to take the turret with his mini turret. And yeah, pushing in 2 turrets at once, and he finds the 3-man ultimate. 3-man ultimate also from Gumayusi as the follow-up. Probably not with the right gun, I think. No, with the good gun, but the Braum shield and so on kind of denied that. T1 here able to get the first Nexus turret and able to... Ooh, let's hold our horses. But it looks like that T1 is able to get the next dub on the board. Only dropping, well, 2 turrets, 6 kills. 6 kills is a bit sad, right, for the KDA. But they get the first dub on the board. T1 1-0 up, and that was quite the convincing game. Let's break it down. What did we saw? Completely shutting down Chovy, right? Faker obviously in the 1v1 stage of the lane, like the first 5 minutes, was completely fine. Yes, Chovy here, due to the champion pick and maybe even a bit of better play, who knows really, able to find a bit of a pressure advantage onto Faker, but not resulting in any CS leads or anything. Then, both supports roaming up into the mid lane, Carrier able to make the difference, find the hook as follow-up. onto Chovy, blows the summoner and chunks him out. Then T1 uses that avenue of pressure in the mid lane, rotate that up into the jungle, and through that into the top lane, able to get that advantage. That's standard T1 play. But usually they sacrifice FAKER for it. They don't get pressure mid lane for him and then make use of that. It's usually just FAKER either creates the pressure for himself or just gives a damn about mid lane minions and turrets and so on and just roams up regardless. This didn't happen here. And I think that's great adaptation because it's just super simple and very effective in this specific match here against Hanwha Life. Chovy getting pressured early on by good roams from owner and carrier. It's triple as effective as it usually is. First you set up Chovy behind or not in a super position. You gain the pressure you need for your plays. And you set up FAKER so that he's not as behind as he usually is due to his sacrificial playstyle. The rest of the game, T1 plays it slow, which is great. Their team comp is not a team comp that runs into the enemy team, slaughters them all, and then stands victorious in the enemy's blood. No, their team comp is a team comp that chills, that leans back, and then the enemy run into them and they slit their throats. And that's kind of what happened here. So overall, T1 plays towards their comp strengths, T1 punishes Hanwha Life's mistakes, and I think the game plan starting from the early game, and then the execution right around the early herald, around the mid lane, and then following that up, securing the right vision or enough vision to then secure barons and follow that up with the play around the bot side, which I just love. I just love taking this bot lane auto turret. It's just super smart. And yeah, overall, it was a great game. A few slip-ups, right? We saw that dive in the top lane where like owner had to flash and like Deft with the follow flashed and killed him. And the rain is fucking annoying. Maybe I have to scream more. Maybe I have to scream. Roar! First up for T1, we see each other in the game number 2. So, getting into game number 2, side selection switched. Hanwha Life now on the blue side, T1 now on the red side. So, I'm not sure about the exact win rates in the group stage, but I can tell you, in the plane stage, red side actually was the stronger side. So, just putting that out there. Obviously, it doesn't really matter if the team gap is too huge. T1 is going to get the dub nonetheless. And here we again see the difference. Chovy gets 4 CS plus blue buff, while FAKER does not get the blue buff. Owner takes it for himself. Another part where, yeah, resource allocation from the different teams matter. And oh boy, what time is it? It's Rift Herald time. T1 prime time. Get ready to cheer because, well, that's going to be a nice turning point here. Obviously, T1, they're up a few hundred golds due to better farming in the side lanes, but their comp actually not online here on this one. This is going to be a very, very difficult fight. Here collapsing onto FAKER, but he has everything. T1 here still posturing for like a potential fight and a potential avenue to attack Hanwha Life. Also having roamed up with Deft here. T1 here like seemingly able to get the river control, but we have to remember their champions are still not in prime position. But Chovy has not backed in quite a while, so he has still the starting items here. Morgan looking for a recall and then a TP flank. Maybe FAKER here blast planning in, being out, and he's rooted up and CC'd, can't find the... Yeah, he has to flash out. Oh, that's a bit rough. Rift Herald resets and T1 loses multiple summoner spells, and T1 loses the flash and TP of Kana as well as FAKER's ultimate, while Hanwha Life, expends some ultimates themselves, but they should be able to secure this Herald. And that's just such a silly play here from T1. Like, you are weaker at this moment. Why are you forcing this super hard? I mean, if you get this dub, this is obviously putting quite the wrench into the game plan. Who secured it? I can't see. It's T1, right? They secured it. Because no one else is picking it up. Carrier picks it up. Kana also seemingly able to live. And it's not enough. First blood for FAKER. And Chovy also locked up. Is he able to get it over the wall? Yes, he is. Gumayusi follows with the flash. And FAKER gets the double kill. T1 gets it all. This play is so bad. Like, it is actually so fucking stupid. What are you guys doing? If you are not a million times better than the enemy team, this will never work. This will never work. So stupid. It's so stupid. Like, Hanwha Life's champions are so much stronger at this point. Yes, Deft has a tier. Yeah, sure. but in the end it's still a Varus early game against an Aphelios without an item. It's a LeBlanc against a Lissandra without stopwatch or anything. It is a Renekton against a Gwen without like any items. And yeah, Poppy's base stats and base kit is super strong, but Sinjao is, for Sinjao we can't say the same, and his ultimate is way easier to use. In the end here, Kana going in, trading all of his HP, and comes out in the end. Chovy expends the flash to get the kill, but it is not enough, just this slight margin here, so insane. Multiple waits dying in all sides, like all CS per minute stats for both teams here will be quite rough. But in the end, T1 here, they get the Herald. Short look here at the game state. T1 up 3k gold lead with the better scaling comp against the early game team comp of Hangwa Life. Chovy still not able to complete his first mythic item. Next Herald comes up here and T1 already 5-man grouping around it. This time here, maybe Hangwa Life can find the avenue, and if they win a decisive teamfight here, they can come back into the game. T1 all conked up, Willer with the engage, but he's getting blown up. Carrier sadly takes the kill though, and good Varus ultimate, but doesn't really matter. Owner picks up the Herald in the midst of it, and Vistra just shortly comes away. Oh no, the Ignite ticks him down. T1 finds 2 more kills, 4-0, and the E into the wall. Chovy locked up, shot down. Gumayusi also looking at Morgan, but not having the damage for it. Carrier, that was a bit optimistic, but in the end they get the pressure, they get the kills, and they're bound to collect more of them. Nope. Hangwa Life is posturing defensively, kinda taunting them a bit, being super cocky, but god damn, they only lost one singular turret this entire game. T1 here dominating the early game and mid game stages of this one with the worst scaling comp. Willer here way too early with the engage. No one to follow up. Kana zones Deft out of the fight. He has to take the bottom path there. And yeah, then it's just him dying easily. Chovy also, I mentioned he's not strong enough yet. Did he have his item at that point? I'm not sure. Comes over the wall and engages onto Owner next to a wall. He just has to press E. He doesn't even need to find the correct angle. Just press E and you're locked down. Then Faker and Carrier right around the corner. T1 has so much lockdown. Yes, LeBlanc is a slippery champion, but once caught, there is so much follow-up CC from all of the squad. Even Gumayusi can, in some situations, add some CC to that. Oh, Karma, that was a nice reaction here. Yeah, Dragons are one of the only last ways they can get the dub. Owner here zoning him out, zoning Chovy out. T1 here winning the teamfight on the right side, forcing flashes out, and Chovy, ooh, not able to pick up the kill onto Owner, even with Deft's assist. This early Herald fight, yes, it could have really fucked us up if we lost that, right? Getting the early Herald and some more kills here for Hangwa Life. With their early game comp, they really would have snowballed greatly with that, so I'm never going to praise this play. But the execution and the way T1 like handled the aggro and managed like their cooldowns and spacing obviously was really good. Maybe he's thinking, okay, so Mountain Drake is coming up, there's no really magic resistance item here, and I'm like, what should I even say? Like T1 here getting a next, like, Kana short of the triple kill. Is he able to land the next auto attack for the Braum Pass? No, so Willer won't be rooted up, and Kana shouldn't overchase here, but there's so much damage, there's no overchasing. He has to watch out, there are a few threats here around the corner. He's probably going to go down here. Maybe he's finding the outplay. So let's see. Kana here against the world, but T1 is doing Baron at the same time. Hangwa Life smartly waiting out the W, and the TP is a bit of an int. Faker here wanting to help his Kohai, but yeah, he's going to die for this. Yeah, he gets out. Here in this one, he goes for the Collector though, so maybe he thinks Collector is a bit of a better snowball item. Yes, it gives the extra gold, also with the Execute, it's quite nice, but it's still not gold efficient enough. Like, I'm not sure, maybe it's because the champions are squishier? Maybe that's why he's going for the Collector in this one? I don't know what's the reasoning here. T1 posturing aggressively, Faker goes in, follow-up ultimate, cleansed away I think, or whatever that was. Here T1 grouping up a bit, going a bit low. Faker here bound to fall. But yeah, what's with the follow-up fight here? Next kill falls for T1. Carrier. No one's going to praise you for that, Carrier. No one's going to notice. I saw it though. That was a great save. Saved Owner's life there with the flash E in front. T1 here, like, that's just the Walnuts, right? Picking a bit of a greedy fight here after contesting the blue buff. But it's just like, that's the gold lead, right? Also with 25 minutes now, T1's comp would naturally come online, but now they're like massively fat. Like they're nearly 10k gold up at this point here, 26 minutes. Nice gold lead for them. And yeah, look at Chovy's item, like he has to buy a second item, Banshee's Wail. He's not going to do damage against T1, who's now stacking a Molten Drakes. Like this LeBlanc pick was a nice idea, but it's not working out at all. I think T1's comp is again really good. They looked at Hanwha Life, they looked at their champions. Not only did they counter the LeBlanc first pick prior, also Baron dying super fast here, Gumayusi with the best guns. He has to look at his armor a bit. Owner picking up the Barons, Vistor following shortly into the grave. Chovy locked up, shut down, completely demolished. Next kill here for Gumayusi, picking up a triple kill, might be able to get the quarter kill. Obviously Deft. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry for these guys. Owner here picking up the kill. It's just so sad for players like Chovy and Deft. Obviously Chovy, I've come to criticize him a bit more. Like in past matters where mid lane was important, his playstyle obviously was superb and he found more success with it. But this, like at the moment, it's just not enough, and T1 obviously like is another beast of a team, having proved so much over the last couple of weeks. T1 2-0. Now that I thought about like this might be also like one of the last years for Deft, this is now making me sad. Even though T1 just dumpstered an enemy team and like they look great, they had a good draft adaptation. Now I'm sad. I don't want to be sad. Let's be happy instead. T1 here next up. Obviously, let's break down the game a bit. I always repeated myself, but just shortly mentioning again, early Herald fight was super crucial, right? It set up T1's snowball, and T1 is one of the best snowballing teams at this world stage and in the world in general. Obviously getting the early game lead with the late game scaling comp and setting the early to mid game comp massively behind. It's just insane. And then through the pick ban, we already mentioned it. T1's comp super good in defensive, and Hanwha Life's top side especially, and even the Nautilus being very forward in their approach to the game, obviously being easily punished by T1. So yeah, after they secured that early advantage, obviously with the comp advantage as well, T1 able to secure more picks. Yeah, they lock down, they single out the important threats, diving into their comp, also posturing backwards, not being caught up in any forward movements where like their immobility could be punished. Overall, quite smart. So let's move up to game number 3. So in game number 3, we start here with the draft. Hanwha Life elect again for the blue side after their next defeat. So T1 up 2-0 as we all expect, as we all wanted to be. This time here, Wither on the Rift Herald spawn looking for the fight, and T1 is not grouping at Rift Herald. Is T1 okay? T1 is not grouping around Rift Herald? What is going on? What is going on here? What is going on? T1 is not at Rift Herald. Are they like, did something happen? Like someone ill? Like did they like Willer? Willer? Okay. He's just trolling us, but whoa. What? I mean, like that's actually like a good play, right? Willer wastes a bit of time securing the objective here. Ooh, wait a second. Chovy getting popped on, but yeah, has a W up. And yeah, just gets the smite from owner, but nothing traded. So T1 here, like again, did the math, right? Getting the jungle camps out of Willer's red side and securing, oh, yikes. And obviously 3 plates going into Gumayusi's favor sets them up even more so. And then now Hanwha Life has to make use of the Rift Herald, which is a bit tricky, not guaranteed that they are able to gain 3 plates with it. And also like the extra gold and CS that was zoned off Deft. Again, 10 CS lead here in the bot lane with, like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like, Gumayusi carrier. Like, these champions, like, Thresh and Aphelios are like late game champions, but they're destroying every opponent with them early. Like, look at this. 4 plates now. 4 plates in the bot lane going into Gumayusi's pocket. And so much farm also lost by Deft. His range advantage to use, maybe able to get a plate in the future. That hook looked very, very weird. Kara here has to flash in the end. after gaining 2 ultimates. Willer and Owner fighting, and Owner is actually super strong. How is he level up on him? Yikes. Instant flash? No flash. Oh, yeah, now he gets the flash and the exhaust. Ooh. And mid lane also, yeah, ultimates traded by Chovy and FAKER. And then now TP from Gnar, turret very, very low. They're going to get the kills, they're going to get Owner, only forces the flash. And yeah, good for Kana that he gets the assist. Okay, so this will be first blood turret here picked up by Gumayusi. But now Hanwha Life like using multiple people in the top lane, but also T1 here rotating up. FAKER here a bit caught maybe, but yeah, he has the squad around. He's still Lissandra. The Rift Herald used. It's horrendous. Kana here looking for the solo kill onto FAKER, onto Chovy, but he targeted the wrong LeBlanc. Still one auto take needed. Flash and Chovy with the W. Sad, but like nice try, right? Nice try. You like to see people go for this, right? Even though it doesn't play out, players have the confidence to go for this. Like it's a quarterfinals, it's Kana's, like it's his first world. He makes a flash play onto Chovy's LeBlanc, and it's great. Like he shows the confidence of this guy. T1, like it's so insane how good they are. Like in the last game, they played around FAKER, like shutting down Chovy completely in this mid lane matchup due to also their comp advantage. In the first game, they played around top side. In this game, they're playing around bot side, right? Not forcing Gumayusi to rotate, giving him the pressure to take plates bot lane, and then now rotating him up into the top side to pick up more plates just before the 14 minutes mark. Like, they are so versatile. Like, they don't... Like, yes, they have some patterns that they usually fall back to, right? The Rift Herald. But even this, they showed in this game that they don't need it, right? Even without Rift Herald, they can pressure the map, they can get advantages. Hanwha Life here now committing multiple members for the play. FAKER and Kana still on the recall and now back onto the map, but T1, they don't care, they don't care. Like, they now move up towards it because Hanwha Life was not able to take it in time, but like, they actually don't need to overforce this. Like Chovy here looking for the flank. Oh my god, Carrier probably going to die there, but wow, what a great ult from, I don't know, like everyone actually. Like Kana finding a nice ult there, FAKER finding, I think it was a 4-man ult as well as Gumayusi. Like Chovy not relevant at all, flash hook onto, but he dodged it. And Kana here also, and FAKER picking up Morgan mode. Oops, God Drinker balance by the way. And Chovy also here ends up dying, most likely only. And who dies? FAKER flashes for it, but Carrier also flashed for it earlier. So yeah, T1 also picks up the Herald, and it's a massive blowout of a game. It is a perfect game. No turret, no. Oh no, they took Herald. They took it great. God damn. Still not perfect game. If they perfect gamed here, maybe people would like now like put more respect towards T1, right? Still everyone's like, yeah, don't want Kia, Mad Lions. Still no respect towards our squad. Look at this. 4-man ult by Gumayusi, followed by FAKER going in. Oh, only a 3-man W and 3-man ult. And then Owner here locking up Morgan so that he can't follow up on Owner, who is like getting lower here. And Chovy here, obviously. He's greedy, he's looking for plays. His team just got wiped. And like, yeah, he, in the 1v1, he might be able to take it. Owner's though, like 2 levels down, but still, doesn't matter. Carrier with the hook. Now he is looking to TP, extending the life of the cannon minion, and T1 able to use that to get the turret. So yeah, that's how FAKER uses his TP, right? To take objectives for his team. He's not TPing to some minion waves so he can farm them. No, he TPs so he can help his team. So good so far. Gumayusi here now with a 2-item power spike. This time he goes for the Lord Dominic's. Maybe it's like he flips a coin or something. I don't know, man. Maybe it's because like early game he sometimes wants to get the early lethality. I don't know, man. Maybe it's this time because he thinks like Morgan and Willer are a bit tankier. In the end here, Gumayusi ends up with the better items, also making his way downtown towards the IE, having a mythic bonus. And like on the other side, Deft, he doesn't even have a mythic item. He has not even stacked his tier yet. He has 2 nice items, but like there is actually not that much shielding on T1 side, right? Just the Thresh, just the shield bow of Gumayusi. Obviously in that case it is effective, but in the end, not sure about the Serpent's Fang buy there, or at least not yet. T1 here, absolute vision control, and yeah, like we know now that they're doing the Baron, but Hunger Life, they don't know. They don't have like any blue trinkets up like, as well. Vistor now finding it out, but Baron should be Half-Life. Yeah, it is. And he is getting rooted. Carry also with the box. Gumayusi here just securing the Drake and finding a good positioning here. Sadly, Faker dies, not able to make use of the flash. Not sure how that happened, sad. But Gumayusi flashing into multiple people with like all the guns he has. He's not afraid. He's flashing onto Chovy and Deft. These are the enemy carries. But Gumayusi doesn't care. He's not able to get any more kills because everyone is just down. Oh, he finds Chovy for the ace. T1 here. Yes, they lost Faker, which is sad. Which is super sad. He had the stopwatch before. He had the ult. Was he CC chained to death? I don't think so. Maybe he was bursted at like an unopportune moment. That is actually super sad that he didn't use the stopwatch there. Maybe he thought he doesn't care. Maybe like I can see Faker just not using the stopwatch because it doesn't really matter and he wants to have it for like a future fight. Well, let's see. Obviously on the right side here we see T1 like getting the objectives. Faker here. Yeah, that's strange. He could have absolutely stopwatched it. Yeah, he could have. Like, but I agree. Like, maybe using the stopwatch is not worth it in the end. But yeah, like chunking them out. They're now able to secure the inhibitor, and Owner now on duty to like deny Chovy the flank. And yeah, gold lead still stays around 10k. Baron power play of 4.5k as well. And then here also mentioning Deft, no mythic item yet. No Maramune. Yes, he has his tier stacked, but no boots, no mythic, no Maramune. And on the flip side here, Gumayusi 3 items completed and looking to pick up his next one. T1 here with massive vision control, with obviously the damage advantage and the pick advantage and the CC, everything in their favor. Also scaling wise, very nice. Deft though has finally completed his Maramune. It's still not enough. Faker here with a very interesting buy, going for the Chemtank Putrefier, I think? Yeah, Chemtank Putrefier. You're picking up the Barons. Willer out of position and it's just going to die. No, the Q does not connect. But the ult, and even though Vista blocks it, it's not enough because it's point and click. And yeah, T1 here looking to continue the fight. Faker TP flanking somewhere. Chovy stops it. I don't know what's going on here. Gumayusi getting attacked, but it's not enough. Damage is enough. Kana peeling for his member. And yeah, Chovy looking for some outplays, gets away with his high mobility, but in the end, it's not enough. He does not find the kill onto Faker, but also ends up surviving. But yeah, Kana then unhindered into the bot, into the backside, and yeah, ace for T1. And yeah, they TP into the enemy base, picking up the soul as well. Kana is there, able to finish the game now. Baron buff, soul. It's 13k. The game's over. What am I even talking about here? Kana securing the turret. No, just short. Kana also getting a bit low, but has the Megana up again. And also with 3 Cloud Drakes. Like, look at this ultimate cooldown. He just used it and it's up again. There's no way for Hunger Life to come back. It seems like they're taking their time. But yeah, that's just because the inhib respawned and they can't actually kill the Nexus yet. So yeah, Hunger Life, yeah, some of the members respawn. T1 here now able to get a few more kills, bolstering the KDA, obviously 117. It's just a clap. It's just so... And Guardian Angel. And that's it. T1 able to win the series with 3-0. And GG, Hunger Life, GG. Like, you did your best, but it's so sad. Why did this have to be an LCK face-off? Chovy again falling short in quarters with Griffin back in the day. I think 2018, yeah, should be 2018, obviously falling against IG, and then this time again falling against T1. Last time he fell against the world champion, this time he again falls against the upcoming world champion. I mean, there's no shame in it. There's some smiles on their faces, but it's tough. It's fucking tough. Deft as well. Like, he has not made any statements, but he's also getting older. I think he's about the same age as Faker, obviously went to the same school. So there's a bit of time for him to get somewhere. Obviously won an MSI trophy back in 2015, but another loss here again for him. Let's get to the positive stuff. After we cried for Hunger Life and pressed F in the chat, T1 obviously they look completely dominating from position to position, team fighting, like vision control. Obviously some of the parts are a bit easier if the enemy team is just getting dumpstered, right? T1 here advances to the semifinals as the first team and the first Korean team in a great fashion. Everyone looked great, like Carrier with clutch plays, finding hooks, finding picks, interrupting things, peeling in some points, aggressing in others. Same thing can be said for Kana. Like in this game he was more of a supportive player, right? Gnar not the most renowned oppressive carry champion, being fairly well in laning phase, obviously not dumpstering it, but he just played safe, not giving Buller an avenue to attack. What else can we talk about? Gumayusi, obviously. Has he died in the series? I think he didn't die once in this entire series. Insane gameplay from him, finding clutch ultimates. Obviously, Gumayusi's Aphelios, that's a bit something, right? You can't give this champion to him. Overall, great series here from the AD carry from T1, completely gapping the opposition, playing immaculately, right? Obviously, we like Teddy, Temple of Teddy and all that good stuff. I mean, I was a Teddy supporter even before he was at T1, right? Sad playing and all the Jinner times, but we have to give it to Gumayusi. Like this guy with Carrier destroying lane. Obviously, he's on his main champion, Carrier also on a champion that he's super good at, and overall, can't really say anything negative here about T1. Besides that one Rift Herald play, which was very, very risky and it could have really cost them the game. Like, other than that, like pick ban, I have to revisit that to be extremely sure with the statement I'm about to say, but pick ban was good. Pick ban was good. In-game play, rotations, good. I think I really liked their versatility they showed, right? Mentioning it, playing around top, mid, and bot in all different games. And then also the way they played, right? Even though they had massive leads, they weren't like playing YOLO swag and flashing into the enemy team, seeking like needlessly 1v1 fights. No, they weren't doing that. They were still flashing away if they were uncertain about enemy members. They were still like going away if they weren't sure about like, is there someone in fog of war? Is there someone else coming? Great work. Like, this is what we want, right? Not getting complacent if they have a lead, not being over eager, and not forcing unnecessary plays either. And overall, it was just great. T1 here advances 3-0, and now we have to like see what the other teams put on the table. Like, is Down Care able to demolish Mad Lions as we all expect, right? The any percent speed run. T1 here, I don't know about the game timers. They played fairly safe, so probably not too fast. But like, look at the other stats. Everything is going to be just insane. So, having said all of that, and probably it's already a very long video, I'm just going to shut up here and just asking you if you liked it, right? If you like the reaction, commentary, and if you like my face, or I don't know what else you're going to like. If you liked it, just let me know with a like. And at this point, right, we're already way into Worlds, but I just want to ask you, so how do you like this format, right? Like me commentating about this, do you want more like flashy reactions? Do you want more like highlight reels? Or do you also don't mind some more analytical talk? I have tuned it down a bit because, well, not everyone is too fond of it. But like, if you're into that, like, let me know. I'm going to maybe do some extra videos for that, or maybe build in more in like reviews and reactions. Just let me know a bit what you think about the content so far. A bit of feedback would be really nice. I would appreciate that a lot. But that's going to be it for today. Tune in next time where we react to some games. So that's it for today.